Okay, in this video, we want to solve the initial value problem for this Laplace transform. And in the last video, we solved this exact same question, but we solved it in a less traditional manner. And so in this video, we'll solve it in a more traditional manner. So we have y double prime plus 3y prime plus 2y is equal to 0, and y parentheses 0 is equal to 1, and y prime 0 is equal to 0. And so to solve this question in a traditional manner, we use these two formulas. So Laplace of f double prime t is equal to s squared Laplace ft minus s times f parentheses 0 minus f prime 0. And Laplace of f prime t is equal to s times Laplace of ft minus f times 0. So these two formulas you might need to memorize, or your professor might give it to you. And so we'll apply it. And so we'll say the Laplace of f double prime t is equal to, so s squared times, we can say bracket ys, this would be equivalent to this, minus, so s times f parentheses 0. So y parentheses 0 is equal to 1. And so this right here, f parentheses 0, is actually just 1. So s times 1 minus, so f prime 0. So f prime 0, so y prime 0 is 0. So minus 0. So this is one line. Next we'll do the Laplace of f prime t. And so that's going to be this. So s times, we can say bracket ys minus, so f parentheses 0. So y parentheses 0 is equal to 1. So minus 1. Minus 1. And the last one, it's not on here, but we need to know it anyways. So the Laplace of ft is just going to be y bracket ys, like this. And so the next thing we're going to do is simply plug in these values respectively. So y double prime for this, 3 times y prime. So we plug in this for y prime and y for this. And so we're going to get is s squared times ys minus s. Next we do plus 3 times this. So that's going to be s times ys minus 1 plus 2 times ys. 2 times y, so that's going to be 2 times ys is equal to 0. The next thing that we're going to do is group everything. So we have s squared times ys, we have 3 times s times ys, and 2ys. And so we can say parentheses s squared plus 3s plus 2 times ys. And then we have minus s, minus 3, and so we'll shift it to the right, and so we will get positive s plus 3. And so next we will want to have ys separate. So we can say s plus 3 divided by this. And this is equivalent to s plus 2 times s plus 1. Simply just factor it out. And so now we'll say this is equal to, and now we'll say that this is equal to a divided by s plus 2 plus b divided by s plus 1. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to get something in the form of this. And so by having it in this form, it's going to be very close to this, s minus a. So s minus parentheses minus 2, s minus parentheses minus 1. And so our answer will involve something like this. And so what we're going to do next is multiply everything by s plus 2 times s plus 1. This will allow us to get a and b. So s plus 3 is equal to a times s plus 1 plus b times s plus 2. And so if we say that s is negative 1 or s is negative 2, we can get a and b. And so if s is negative 1, we would get negative 1 plus 3, so 2, is equal to b parentheses minus 1 plus 2, so we would get b. So 2 is equal to b. Next we do negative 2. So minus 2 plus 3 is 1, is equal to a parentheses minus 2 plus 1. So a is equal to negative 1. And so now we will say ys is equal to negative 1 times 1 divided by s plus 2. Because simply negative 1 divided by s plus 2 is equivalent to negative 1 times 1 divided by s plus 2 plus 2 times 1 divided by s plus 1. And so our form is now in this form, and so we can say it's going to be yt is equal to negative e, because we have negative 1 in the front, exponent raised to negative 2t, because a is negative 2 in our case, minus parentheses minus 2. So a is negative 2, plus 2 times e raised to negative t. And so this right here is our final answer. And that's all we need to do for this problem.